It's game time. Today, 10 tenacious teens have journeyed to Splatalot to go head-to-head with the defiant Defenders as they strive to capture the highly coveted crown of Splatalot.
Kids at home, if I can give you any advice, it's just give up.
Will these Defenders be able to keep the castle safe from the attackers, preserve the kingdom of Splatalot, and in the end reign victorious? Who will tumble? Who will tilt? Who will teeter? And who will go splat?
Hello, fans of All That Splats, and welcome to Splatalot. I'm Jason Agnew, joined as always by my partner, Matt Cheshire Grin Chin. See what I mean? Today we will answer the burning question, what do you do with a castle full of ridiculously challenging obstacles?
Answer, invite a bunch of amateur attackers over so we can watch them being outmatched and overwhelmed by a sterling team of highly trained professional defenders.
All 10 attackers will start out attempting to cross the merciless moat, with the fastest 6 moving on to ditch the dungeon. The 4 who survive that will advance to the final round for their shot at capturing the crown of Splatalot. Now let's get down to details on the merciless moat. The attackers first face the baffling barrel-piercing pellet combo.
Face plant is more like it.
Then it's up the slippery slope and across the rolling mace.
Mace for your face!
Then it's down the impossible incline and up the beastly battle axes.
One of my all-time faves.
Then attempt to stay balanced on the bridge of disaster.
Not likely.
Then grab the wavering warhead and pounce over to the finish platform.
Easier said than done.
Wasn't even that easy to say.
Then take a knee and I'll take over the introductions for the real stars of the show, the Defenders. We'll eventually see all 6, but on the moat it begins with these 3 lion-hearted luminaries. The ace archer, Vane. The tormenting thug, Thorn. And the wrathful warrior, Fatale.
Not a one of these defenders said hello to me this morning.
Watch your back!
And your face.
In your gut.
Check it out, we got Vane on the Splatling shooter, Thorn with the vicious vaporizers, and Fatale on the aqualizer.
Not a one said hello.
Hello, I'm Tim. Now give me the crown.
See, now that's a proper hello from attacker number 1, Tim.
And an even better hello from the baffling barrel.
Tim has made it onto the mace roll.
Run, Timmy, run!
And now he's made it into the moat.
Whoa, air cadet down, eagle down.
But like any good pilot, Tim's turned his nosedive into a steady climb.
So, Tim, I hear you do a pretty good impression of me, is that right?
I'm Thor.
Now, I find that a pretty inaccurate portrayal of me.
Oh! That's what you get for making fun of the Defenders. Splatalot justice. Enjoy that impression on your face, Space Cadet.
I'm okay.
For now, maybe.
Tim is looking poised to take on the beastly battle axes.
Oh! One false step and that bird is grounded as he goes headfirst into the drink. Now Thorn can officially consider himself avenged.
Hey, Timothy, do air cadets always wear pink?
I think the pink works on him.
I think it would have been better off if he was given a white flag to wave around. I'd say it's time for Tim to surrender.
Splat.
There's no giving in for this aviator. Look out behind you! Oh!
He shoots his stars.
A little anti-aircraft fire.
Hey, fly, Timothy.
And he does! Up and over the wavering warhead and onto the finished platform.
He really is an air cadet.
Tim has set the bar high today with a 756.
Go, Timinator.
Oh!
That's called raining on your parade.
YOLO.
Say YOLO to attacker number 2, John. YOLO! Tremendous poise on the baffling barrels. Wow!
And by poise, you must mean the opposite, as it looks like barrel number 3 is working her charms again. It's love at first splat.
Let's catch up with John on the impossible incline.
Whoop. Oh no, say it ain't so. Is John cheating on barrel number 3? Violating rule number 1 on the moat. Never fall in love with the obstacles. It's just a one-way street.
You're still not over the mace roll, are you, pal?
Leave it alone, Jay.
John finishes with a 1605, but I'm not sure it's gonna be enough to have him stick around.
Just as well, Jay. Round 2's loathsome ladder is a true heartbreaker.
Super Splatalicious!
That's what I'm gonna name my firstborn.
Hey, Celeste, does your mom happen to have a crush on somebody in the castle?
Yeah? Gildar!
Oh. I don't think Gildar was the answer Vane was looking for.
But Gildar sure has left a lasting impression on me. I mean us.
Your mum has a crush on Gildar, but I'm gonna crush you, Celeste.
See what he did there, Jay?
Oh, yeah, I did.
See, because her mom has a crush on Gildar, right?
Yeah, I got it. No need to explain.
And Celeste got it too. A battle axe to the helmet. There's a free shave from our castle barber.
Despite cutting it close, she finishes with a 902.
Now some refreshing aftershave.
Meet attacker number 4, Danielle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah.
Steel rod in her arm, that's cheating.
I think it's cool.
Do you like that?
Thorn is a one-man welcoming committee.
How about that?
He's sure not letting up with that slime stick.
Why should he?
Come on!
Hey, it's harder than it looks.
Yeah, give her a break. It is harder than it. Oh, look.
So is a beastly battle axe to the noggin.
Danielle bounces back and she's onto the bridge of disaster.
Hi, Danielle. Let's see that wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I'm okay.
Okay, she's okay for the moment, but here comes Fatal with the full Aqualizer blast.
And down she goes, 3 steps in.
Not bad, I predicted 2 steps.
And Danielle finishes the moat, posting a 1609.
There's no way that time will wiggle her into the next round.
I'm a hungry, hungry hippo.
It's attacker number 5, Judy.
Looks like this zebra is having an identity crisis. Hungry, hungry hippo meet angry, angry barrel.
She still, though, manages to make her way up the mace roll.
Where even if she was a flappy, flappy bird, she couldn't save herself from another trip into the moat.
Over to the impossible incline.
Where she becomes a monkey in a zebra costume.
That's all you got?
Honestly, I was tapped out on the bird bit.
With an 1107, Judy may not be queen of the jungle, but she still might find herself pouncing into the next round. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Tim's on top with a 756, followed by Celeste with a 902. Judy scored an 1107. John put up a 1605, and Danielle is on the outside looking in with a 1609.
Wait, I've got it. She looked like a chimpanzee zebra. Yes!
My partner's back, folks. And we'll be right back with more slips, trips, jumps, and falls on our rumps when Splatalot returns. Welcome back, I'm Jason Agnew. This is Matt Chin, and we are deep in the heart of the castle of Splatalot.
That's right, Jason. We are up here in the splat-proof shack calling all of the action.
Let's check in with the leaderboard to see how the first half performed. So far, it's Tim sporting the top time of 756, followed by Celeste, Judy, John, and finally Danielle with a very shaky 1609.
Those shaky times are set to continue with Thorn, Fatal, and Vane holding down the moat.
Next up, it's a best friend battle.
Sarah, you're going down. In your dreams, Heather.
BFFs Heather and Sarah are both taking turns out there on the moat.
Don't you mean taking turns in the moat? BFFF, best friend falls forever.
You know, Matt, I can't help but notice that both girls are having a very similar run out there.
Well, Jay, you know what they say about best friends being joined at the hip?
No, what do they say?
Oh, well, like, best friends are, like, joined, they're stuck at the hip.
You're a whiz with words, my friend.
OMG, those are totally great runs, you guys. JK, you're probably both going home. LOL.
Moving on, let's meet attacker number 8, Brandon, who has made it across the mace roll.
I will raid this castle.
So Brandon's good at parkour. What's that? Is it even legal?
Come on, Brandon. I hear you're a tornado. Run. How do you like a rainstorm?
She's not all wrong. Tornado is indeed Brandon's nickname.
Seriously, I don't know what parkour is, but it sounds super French and it's probably an illegal activity.
It's just a physical discipline that focuses on efficient movement around obstacles.
So the whole castle is parkour?
Which is why Brandon easily takes on the moat and posts a very impressive 503.
Oh,
man.
Everything was easy until he started to dance at the end. That's what you get for being cocky. Vive le parkour.
It makes no sense at all.
You make no sense.
Raider!
Here's our second last attacker, Brent. Wow!
Hey, bud. You splatting real good, boy.
Uh-oh, Vane's busting out his southern accent.
Oh.
You know what I done noticed? Bud has been a little bit of a dud. Thorn, come on.
Thorn does not look impressed.
Nor am I. Back to the course, Brent/Bud is making his way onto the impossible incline.
Oh, Bud shows us his best square dance with that trick into the moat.
Even with that fail, Bud has posted a strong time of 6 minutes even.
Well, hee-haw for Brent. Take a look at the leaderboard after round 1. We have Brandon.
Whoa, Matty, we got one more attacker to go in this round.
Oh man, is it just me or are these attackers taking a long time today? I am really tired.
Let's meet our final attacker, Matthew.
Where's my crown?
Hey, buddy, try to get him.
Look at this. Vane is fast asleep, giving Matthew a free pass all the way over to the impossible incline. Oh, that's a ring-ding-dong dandy.
That hurt.
I bet.
Matt, don't you have anything to say about the splat?
Oh, Matt. Matt! Not you too!
That wake you up, Matthew?
Oh, yeah.
That water might wake up that Matt, but both Vane and my partner Matt are in full-out sleep mode.
Hey, Vane! It's dinner time!
What? Who's dinner?
And with Vane looking for a bedtime snack, Matthew helps himself to a big helping of Moat water. I hope your thirst has been quenched, Matt, because with a 9-17, we'll be seeing you in round 2.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the leaderboard,
Brandon, Brent, Tim, Celeste, Matt, and Judy.
we'll all be moving on.
Will my partner in the shack wake up in time to see the rest of today's competition?
Sure hope so, because when we return, our 6 remaining attackers will go head-to-head as they attempt to ditch the dungeon on Splatalot. Welcome back to Splatalot. I'm Jason Agnew, and he's still asleep, apparently. Let's take a look at who will be joining us for round 2. Headed into the dungeon will be Brandon, Brent, Tim, Celeste, Matt, and Judy. What? Tell you more about the dungeon? I thought you'd never ask, Matt. In order to ditch the dungeon, our attackers will first free themselves from the stock market, make their way across the splat walk, then take on the loathsome ladder, all while being pelted by the defenders with every form of slimy trickery imaginable. Their goal is to grab one of the 4 flags at the top. Keep in mind, only 4 will advance to the final round.
Oh, come on, you can't be serious.
I don't even like these guys. Fine, I'll do it, but only because I'm a professional. Time to meet our defenders. Round 2, we're joined by that crazy bird who I wish would just fly away.
Kookaburra.
Yeah, we also have that brutish barbarian who I'd like to see boxed up and shipped out.
God!
And finally, the knight who knows how to fight, but I wish would just stay out of sight.
Mediva!
Whatever, I need a shower, guys.
Beware of the balls of doom.
Beware the balls of doom!
Beware of the balls of doom!
Here come the balls of doom. Locked up in the stock market, we have Brent in the green, Judy in the zebra, Matt in the red, Brandon in orange, Celeste in the green and yellow, and Tim in the pink. Don't let the defenders scare you, guys. Oh, okay, well, maybe Scab, but that's it. And there they go, over the splat walk and onto the loathsome ladder. Brandon taking the early initiative. Facing down on Mediva and the froth brother. Down they all go, except for Celeste, who hangs on and then doesn't. Kookaburra doing what he does best, being really annoying. Absolutely pestering Tim with a barrage of slime balls. All right, so the big bird man throws a bunch of stuff at Tim, and Tim slides down onto the other attackers, and they all splat like a bunch of newborn penguins. We happy now?
Here's the family. Wait, Celeste! What's up?
Guys, I'm flying through the bird!
We need to sell that stuff on the interwebs.
And just like that, an industry is born. Back on the ladder, not much progress.
Oh, back down now!
How are any of these attackers expected to make any progress when Mediva keeps foaming up the ladder?
Kids at home, if I can give you any advice, it's just give up.
Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it!
Oh, Judy!
Shoot it!
Beautiful block.
Zebra!
That vile volley has found its mark, and down goes Judy and Tim. Word of advice, attackers, close your mouths before you hit the quote-unquote water. Seriously, Judy, it's barely a liquid. Back to the action. It looks like all 6 attackers are up on the ladder.
Look out, bird! Got something special for you, bird!
I don't know if I would call slime special. Oh, no, Matty! You would have loved that splat. Brent almost gets to the top, only to be slime stick by Kook, causing a full-on bouncy slide back down. Matt, you're gonna be so mad at yourself that you missed the... Wait, what is that? What's happening?
Balls of doom time! There's gonna balls of doom!
You feel that shit!
Jason, what's happening? It's the balls of doom! Matty, you're back! Here it comes!
This is the best wake-up ever!
Scab strikes! Load him up again!
You know, one more strike and we'll have a turkey.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, the magic is back.
Strike!
Judy and Celeste are nearing the top.
Celeste say ah!
He said, Celeste, not eek.
Oh! Here comes Brandon making a bid for the flag. But Coop doing all he can to make sure that doesn't happen.
Even taking out Celeste for good measure. Hi, Celeste. Bye, Celeste.
Look at Matt making a break for it.
The faster they climb, the faster they slide.
By the way, I like the beard.
What beard?
Never mind. Tim is struggling. Can he hold on?
Nope. But seriously, do I have a beard?
Brent and Judy with a couple steps to go, and Brent is the first to the top of the low-sum ladder, which will send him into the final round.
Gotta love Madiva with a parting shot.
Judy pays that no mind as she is the second attacker to the top. Who will be the final two?
Celeste was so close, but at least we get to see a backward screaming frog slide.
Here's Matt making it to the top, so only one flag remains.
With these three, that could be hours away.
And here's Brandon making it to the top.
Or seconds, whatever.
Our final four is complete with Tim just barely missing out.
Come up here, I'll help you out. Psych! I'll help you out. Psych!
That was perfect. And now we get to see Tim do his slide of shame. Double perfect.
These four certainly have earned their victory dance.
I don't see a crown. It's not over yet.
5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy.
Da-na-na-na-na-na, shimmy, shimmy, da-na-na-na-na-na, shimmy, shimmy, yeah! Let's look at the leaderboard, woo! Advancing to the Capture the Crown round will be Brent, Judy, Matt, and Brandon.
It worked! I danced my beard off!
The science seems impossible, but I guess anything goes in Splatalot.
I'm gonna name him Scruffy.
Stick around to find out who's gonna take home the highly coveted Crown of Splatalot right after this. And we're back with what is sure to be a very exciting finish to this edition of Splatalot.
And you know what they say, Jason? A beard in hand is better than two in the bush.
Who says that?
They do. They.
Back in the somewhat sane world of Splatalot, Brent, Judy, Matt, and Brandon are geared up to take on the Capture the Crown round.
They say there has to be a winner every show, and yet I still hold out hope that today will be different.
Who is they?
I just told you, they! And with all 6 defenders set to go to work, maybe today I'll finally see my wish come true.
Well, it won't be easy because on top of those clowns, here's what our attackers will have to get through in order to win the crown. It all starts with a trip through the dire mire and over the barrier of all barriers. Then take a walk on the terrifying tees, which puts you on a collision course with the scary go-round. Once on, you have to make it up and over the annihilating arm, onto the gruesome twosome, tiptoe past the clobbering cannons, and leap to the royal ramps on your way over the rock wall, where the Crown of Splatalot awaits the victor.
Thorn's got vaporizer, scab on aqualizer, Madiva cannons, vein on splat bow, and
He's on this for life. Fantastic.
that happened.
Here comes the attackers. Brent in green, Brandon in orange, Judy in zebra, and Matt in red.
And now all 4 are in muck.
Wow, no problem for Matthew, and he'll be the first to get through the gate.
Just in time for Coop to blast him with the Splatzuka.
Matt shakes it off and goes for a sprint across the terrifying tees. He makes it look easy. Can Brandon do the same?
Kind of.
Back in the mire, Brent and Judy are struggling with the barrier of all barriers while Brandon and Matt take a ride on the scary go-round. There goes Brandon up onto the annihilating arm.
And there goes Matt underneath and down. Not sure if Brandon is trying to help by lifting up his leg or trying to kick Matt into the water. Either way, it worked for me.
Here comes Brent and Judy having finally made it over the barrier.
Probably cheated when we weren't looking. And that's what you call Splatalot karma. You cheat, you go splat, Brent. You too, Judy.
You have no proof they cheated.
Guilty till proven innocent.
There goes Brandon over the annihilating arm. Now can Matt do the same thing?
Yoo-hoo!
Great distraction tactic, Fatal.
And an even better leaping tactic by Brandon, making it onto the gruesome twosome in one try.
But we won't be saying the same thing for Matt as he goes for a quick swim.
Hey, how about a little plaque removal?
Steam has no effect on Brandon.
It's a slow burn.
Here goes Brent reaching for the annihilating arm, but can he make it over?
No!
Brandon will be the first to test Madiva and the clobbering cannons. Oh my.
That's how I do.
Madiva plays this perfectly with a solid jab to Brandon's confidence area.
And Judy has joined us, making her way to the scary go-round.
Someone wake Judy up!
She's a regular sleeping Judy, am I right, Jay?
Look who's talking.
This area could probably be a little more slippery.
Bane pulling out the slime chopper.
Trying to motivate Brandon to keep moving, I guess.
Mission accomplished. Vane gets him moving and gravity takes care of the rest.
Meanwhile, let's check back in with sleeping Judy.
Is sleep contagious?
Wait, she was just playing possum. She's up and going for it. Big jump and...
Oh, not quite the landing she was hoping for.
Now it's Brent's turn, and he makes a tremendous leap onto the gruesome twosome. Brandon looks poised.
Scab does not.
Oh, but he holds on.
Do something, Vane.
Here he goes.
And there he doesn't go.
Matt and Brent have made their way past the cannon.
But the royal ramps are the great equalizer. Down goes Matt. Oh, down goes Brent.
Ouch, that was like a wishbone.
Oh! Medivh activates the cannon and Judy is given a rude awakening. Good morning, sunshine.
Back to the front runner we go. Brandon is once again lining up the royal ramps and has made it across. Will this be the one?
Not if Scab has anything to do with it.
Matt now sneaking back in, but Brandon made the jump and sticks the landing. Can anyone catch him now?
I got him!
Not Matthew.
Brandon continues to climb.
Oh, not Brent either.
Because Brandon has made it to the top, he's going for the crown and has got it. Brandon is your new King of Splatalot.
Awesome.
I want Splatalot! Yeah!
I woke up for this? I think the defenders went to sleep in that round.
Or was Brandon just too much for them to handle?
Well, you love it when an attacker succeeds, and I love it when an attacker goes splat. So let's get to that part. Back on the moat, Tim showed us what happens when the bottom half of your body doesn't like what the top half is doing. His legs go on strike and he's forced to make a dive, ending up as our pink-powered splat of the day.
And while Matt likes to celebrate the moments of failure in the castle, I like to look on the successes. And who was more successful today than Brandon?
I will raid this castle!
He started out by getting the top time in the moat, finishing in spectacular fashion. Then after a bumpy start to round 2, he ditched the dungeon in the top 4, and in the final round, he showed amazing poise, focus, and athleticism to capture the crown. Now we send things down to our new king.
My first act as King of Splatalot is to throw one of you into the moat. I wish I could do it to all of you, but today it will be you, Vane.
Rookie. Absolute rookie.
Doesn't seem right.
Well, you know, you could go in his place.
Are you kidding me? The king wants Vane. Who am I to argue with royalty?
So as the Splatapult claims another victim, we want to thank you all for swinging by the castle. I'm Jason Agnew.
And I'm Matt Chin.
We'll see you all very soon.